everybody. Man, what a day. I'm the last act. It's kind of ridiculous. Are you having a good time? Yeah. Oh, that was kind of rubbish. Let's try again. Are you having a good time? Yeah. Yes, much better, much better. Okay, let's get cracking. So yes, TEDxYouth. My name is Ikenna Azuike. And until around about 4 years ago, I used to be a lawyer, a finance lawyer, wearing a suit all day, sitting behind a desk, and reading and writing lots and lots of documents. But now, I do something a little different. What's up, mother... Are we filming?
We're filming.
So I can start. Hey, man! My unpopular salutation.
You don't have mic.
I don't have even microphone. Hey, man! I want to speak to you guys. Are you tourists?
No.
Are you living here?
I'm not in a good mood.
Okay, it's not in a good mood. You think this is worth it? For God! For God! For God! You think that is worth it? Jesus! Okay, so where are we? I'm Big Jimmy. He's pointing to himself as well. I'm Big Jimmy. Unbelievable. Yeah, so I make a video blog, okay, called What's Up Africa, and it is satirical and it's produced by Radio Netherlands Worldwide, and I'm very, very grateful that they give me that podium to make it. And I'm extremely happy that I took the somewhat surprising choice of giving up the safety and the security of being a lawyer and the big paycheck, to be honest, but to do something that I absolutely love doing. And it's gone so well, in fact, that I can now officially say surprises are awesome, okay? Really, really awesome. And let's put it another way. If, let's say, the opposite of surprises, doing something traditional, a little cliche, conventional, if that was like a food, it would be a plate of noodles, all right? Super dry, boring, no flavor. But surprises, if they were a food, it would be like rainbow pancakes covered in syrup and butter. Delicious. Hands up if you think that looks pretty good. Oh, no? Oh, really? Okay, there's some good... Okay, you guys at the back. That's nice. All right, so surprises are... Yeah, they're delicious for me, you know? They're awesome. In fact, let's look at it another way, okay? Take this guy, for instance, all right? A little intimidating, perhaps, tattoos on his face, maybe he could be violent. But in fact... You know, this is Vladimir Franz. He's a musical composer. He plays the piano, he's a university scholar, and in fact, he ran for the presidency of the Czech Republic recently. All right? Yeah, a little surprising. Or this kid, you know, younger than you guys, but he had a dream to do something a little different. Woke up one day thinking, yeah, I'd like to build my own playground, as you do, a cardboard playground. Did he say, no one's going to like it, it's going to suck, and I'm going to quit? No, he went ahead and did it, and it was huge. It was a hit. People came by, they made a video out of it, the video went viral, he was on CNN, and he travels all over the world now talking about it. Or the last example, for me, I make this video blog about Africa, right? Mainly because I was driven to show people, a lot of people have a very cliched view of what Africa is like. It's full of famine. It's full of wars. You know, it's full of kids who need charity, like this poster from, I think she's a famous Dutch lady. Yeah, people mumbling. But the reality is, if you are open to surprises and you do a little digging for yourself, or you watch my show, you'll figure out that Africa is booming, okay, economically. Technologically, creatively, the continent is just hot. There's political, young and creative cultural ambassadors. Everyone's doing a lot of great stuff. The bottom line for me is that I think if you're open to surprises in your daily life, instead of accepting conventions and thinking traditionally and in cliche terms, you will end up being smarter. All right? You will have more interesting lives and less boring and predictable lives. all right? And you will meet people who challenge the way you think about stuff and spark new ideas. For me, being open to surprises led me to quitting law, that safe career, and ending up as a video blogger, basically doing a job that I absolutely love, traveling the world, giving talks, and telling relevant stories. But for you, who knows what being open to surprises could lead to, right? That's the beauty of surprises. Take my parents, for instance. This is my mum, as it said in the introduction, half German, half Ukrainian. And this is my dad. He's Nigerian. The mere fact that these guys are together, when they met over 40 years ago, that wasn't supposed to happen. Black people and white people weren't supposed to have relationships, but they did. They fell in love, got married, and had me, back in Nigeria. So they were open to surprises. They didn't let their lives be ruled by what people thought. They wanted to get together, and that's beautiful. But when it came to embracing surprises, when it came to the job I was going to do, they were not so super flexible. As I'm sure a lot of you guys may already have experienced, right? Our parents tend to want us to do safe, secure jobs, things that, because they love us, right? They want us to do safe things. I even remember my dad, telling his friends, introducing them to me, like, okay, this is my son. He's going to be a lawyer. Hij wordt jurist. I didn't have a choice. But I didn't want to disappoint them because I knew they cared about me and they were doing it because they loved me. So I became a lawyer. I got to work, yes, in New York, in Singapore, and in London. It was fantastic. But I was trapped. I was really, really unhappy. In fact, most days, I would end up waking up and looking like this, Really unhappy. You guys know that feeling, I'm sure. Monday morning, school, big test, all that kind of thing. But that was every day for me. So I quit, all right? I quit. My dad was shocked, but anyway, I quit. And here's the big thing, the big message I want to leave you guys with, is when I was trying to figure out exactly what it was that I really wanted to do, I decided to look backwards instead of forwards. I remembered the time that I spent growing up in Nigeria, right? Hanging out with friends. I used to love drama and music. Used to love going out to creative events, taking walks in the village where my dad used to live, and listening to my parents talking about African politics and news, and that was it. I realized that I really wanted to do something creative with my career, and I wanted a connection with Africa. So that's kind of crazy, right? To figure out what I wanted to do as a 30-year-old, I look back to a time when I was you guys' age, right? So you hear a lot of the time parents saying, you're just a kid. You don't know what you really want. You'll figure it out later, whatever. But I don't think that's true. Because what you guys love doing right now, what you're passionate about right now, you've heard it on this stage, all these great ideas. What you love doing right now will guaranteed be the stuff you love doing 30 years from now, 40 years, 50 years. I really believe that. Because I listened to the feelings that I had when I was your age, is now I'm doing a job that I love. So the bottom line is, guys, of course, in 10, 20 years, you can finish your studies, do something conventional and safe and secure, and have a thoroughly rewarding life and career. Sure, that's possible. But with a little application, hard work, focus, being open to surprises in your life, you could end up having a very, very adventurous, fun future. All right? That's it. That's all I'm giving you. My name is Ikenna. Thanks for giving me.